So one of my favorite Game Grumps jokes ever is when they played House Party and it was slowly revealing like all of this is House Party season 2 when they were in the game and they were like slowly revealing like all of the dialogue that they had in the game, and some of the dialogue that they have involves when you give them the sword that Leah finds. And it's fantastic lines from both of them because it's hilarious from Aaron, and then it's just so on character for Dan that I'm not even angry, especially because Aaron is the originator. He's the original meme of I can be your angel or your devil. He didn't even know for so long, but like the man had swords and everything, and he wore a fedora. But this like super young Aaron, he was still pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but anyway, basically he gives the katana to Aaron. He goes, "Oh man, this is cool. While I was hanging with girls, he was studying the blade, like, give it to Dan." And, like, Aaron, it's so funny that he's just like, I was hanging out with girls while my best friend was, like, studying the blade, and it's just like, no one ever goes the other way, and Aaron was just like, I'm gonna go the other way, and it was fantastic. It was brilliant, and it was in the game, and they were cracking up at that. And so you go over to Dan, you give him the sword, and he goes, "Oh, while you were hanging with girls, I was studying the blade." And then he starts like jumping up and down and going, "Oh, yeah!" And it's just like, it's so on brand for both of their characters, not just in that game, but like even for them as people. I feel like to an extent, it's like so on brand for them. Oh god, it's so good. I was watching Funky Frog Bait's video on alpha males, and Funky Frog Bait's like, while you were hanging with girls, I was studying the blade, and like gets out a fake sword and starts like totally CGI, like not CGI, but like green screened and everything, and it was so good. And I was like, I am beginning to love this response, but only in response to like alpha males and everything, and people who you can tell are completely unironic about it, whereas dudes who were just saying it to shame other people. And then your Aaron side of it, who was like, while you were studying the blade, I was hanging with girls, and I'm like, I'm not sure which side I want to be more, but I think I'm gonna go with the I'm hanging with girls while everyone else is studying the blade.